Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum dear ones. Hope so you all are well by the grace of Allah Almighty and doing your work in a best way. Students, in our previous lecture we have understood the concepts and also examples. Now move towards the exercise 5a and question number 1 is arrange the following integers in increasing order. Part number 1 is 3 minus 5 minus 2 and 1. स्टूडेंट्स हमें पता है इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर किसे कहते हैं। इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में जो नंबर्स होते हैं उनकी तरतीब छोटे से बड़े की तरफ होती है, मीन स्मॉल टू लार्ज। सो लेट्स सी हाउ वी कैन रिप्रेजेंट इट इन इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर। Now here you can see that in order to represent 3 minus 5 minus 2 and 1 in increasing order, so first of all it is easiest way to mention a number line and then mark the numbers that is mentioned in the question. Students, in the number line you can see that 0 is mentioned at the center and positive integers up to the right direction and negative integers are in the left direction. And the numbers in the question is 3 minus 5 minus 2 and 1. So highlighted 3 I have highlighted as 3. Also minus 5 is here and minus 2 is here and also 1 is here. स्टूडेंट्स इस मेथड से हम इजीली इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर जो है वो फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं। इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर मीन्स स्मॉल से लार्ज की तरफ, स्मॉल वैल्यू टू लार्ज वैल्यू। सो इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर विल बी स्मॉल वैल्यू इज हेयर minus 5 and minus 2 is larger than minus 5 and then also positive 1 is larger than minus 2 and 3 is larger than 1. So it means the increasing order from small to large is minus 5 minus 2 1 and 3. So I have write it here minus 5 minus 2 1 and 3. Now part number 2 is minus 1 minus 8 minus 7 and minus 2. Let's write it too in increasing order. Now here you can see that first of all we will represent these numbers in a number line. 0 is mentioned here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and also minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5 minus 6 minus 7 and minus 8. स्टूडेंट्स ये नंबर मैंने 8 तक रिप्रेजेंट किए हैं बिकॉज हमारे क्वेश्चन में जो लार्ज नंबर है वो 8 तक रिप्रेजेंटेड है। हमारे क्वेश्चन में जो लार्ज नंबर है वो 8 है, -8 है। डेट्स में मैंने लेफ्ट साइड पे भी -8 तक एक्सटेंड किया है और राइट साइड पे भी +8 तक। Now highlight or circle the given numbers that is mentioned in the question. -1 is here, -8 is here, -7 is here and -2 is here. Now if we write it into increasing order, then move from left to right, that is -8 -7 -2 -1. That will be the arrangement in increasing order, -8 -7 -2 and -1. Now students, part number 3 is in your homework. Next move towards the question number 2, that is write the next 3 integers in each of the following sequence. स्टूडेंट्स हमारे पास क्वेश्चन के इन पार्ट्स में जो सीक्वेंस गिवन है उससे हमने नेक्स्ट 3 इंटीजर्स जो है वो फाइंड आउट करने हैं। कुछ इंटीजर्स हमारे पास ऑलरेडी मेंशन है और उससे जो नेक्स्ट 3 इंटीजर्स होंगे वो हमें फाइंड आउट करने हैं। -3, सो लेट्स राइट नेक्स्ट 3 इंटीजर्स. Students, here you can see that the difference of -9 and -6 is -3 and also -6 -3, here is the difference is -3. Now solution is, as the difference in the given sequence is -3, so the next 3 integers will be, also we can make a difference of -3 or 3, positive 3, as we know that -3 and the next number will be -2 -1 and 0. So after a gap of digit 3 the number will be 0 and also with a gap of 3 the number will be 3 and with a gap of 3 the number will be 6. So the sequence is -9 -6 -3, that is already mentioned in the question, but we have to find the next 3 integers that are 0 3 and 6. Now students, part number 2 is 7 4 and 1. So first of all we will represent a number line. You can see here at the center is 0 and onward integers are positive and backward integers are negative. And also students, first of all we will represent number 7 4 and 1 at the number line. You can see that the number 7 is here highlighted, number 4 is here and number 1 is here, that is highlighted. Now students, we have to find the next 3 integers. First one thing to remember that in order to represent numbers on a number line there should be equal distance in between the numbers. Students, नंबर लाइन पे नंबर को जाहिर करने के लिए आपको जब ये हम सेलेक्ट करते हैं 0 1 2 3 4 5 तो इनके दरमियान जो है वो गैप जो डिस्टेंस है वो सेम रहना चाहिए। Now you can see that there is a difference of two numbers in between 4 and 7, and also there is a difference of two numbers in between 1 and 4. So in order to find next three integers, there should be difference of two integers, that is 0 minus 1, then the number will be minus 2. Again the difference of two integers, the next integer is minus 5. Again the difference of two integers, the next integer is minus 8. It means minus 2, minus 5 and minus 8 are the required integers. Now including next three integers, the sequence is minus 8, minus 5, minus 2. You can see here minus 8, minus 5, minus 2, 1, 4 and 7, as the next three integers are minus 2, minus 5 and minus 8. Now students, part number 3 is in your homework. Let's move towards the question number 3, that is give two possible integers for the placeholder in each of the following cases. Part number 1 is less than 0. स्टूडेंट्स इस क्वेश्चन में हमने टू पॉसिबल इंटीजर्स बताने हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू द गिवन पार्ट्स. So first of all we will mention a number line, and also the number that is given we will highlight that number. So students, here 0 is highlighted and you can see that from 0, students, here is condition mentioned that is less than 0. So we have to write just two integers less than 0, as the integer less than 0 is minus 1 and minus 2. So the two possible integers less than 0 are minus 1 and minus 2. Now part number 2 is greater than minus 2. So first we will represent a number line, and here you can see that minus 2 is already highlighted. So we have to find two integers greater than minus 2, and the two integers greater than minus 2, it means we have to move towards the right side. So at the right side the numbers or integers are minus 1 and 0. So the two possible integers greater than minus 2 are 0 and minus 1. Now students, part number 3 is in your homework. Move towards the question number 4, that is which is greater, minus 111 or minus 1111. स्टूडेंट्स, एज वी नो डैट नेगेटिव इंटीजर जो जितना ज़्यादा बड़ा होता है वो इतना ही छोटा होता है. सो लेट्स सी विच वन इज़ ग्रेटर. स्टूडेंट्स, अगर हम देखें तो -1111 -111 के लेफ्ट साइड पे लाई कर रहा है. इट मीन्स -1111 इज़ लेस देन -111, एंड ऑल्सो -111 इज़ ग्रेटर देन -1111. So students, as the negative integer -1111 lies on the left side of -111, which shows that -111 is greater than -1111 as it lies right side from -1111. स्टूडेंट्स, जैसा कि -111 ये राइट साइड पे लाई कर रहा है अकॉर्डिंग टू -1111, और -1111 लेफ्ट साइड पे लाई कर रहा है. किसकी लेफ्ट साइड पे लाई कर रहा है? -111 की, -111 की, which clearly shows that this number is large. Now question number 5 is arrange the following sequences of integers in decreasing order. स्टूडेंट्स, हमने जो सीक्वेंस दिए हुए हैं इसे डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में मेंशन करना है, और डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में किस तरह से मेंशन करते हैं? लार्ज वैल्यू से स्मॉल वैल्यू की तरफ, मीन्स लार्ज टू स्मॉल. सो पार्ट नंबर 1 इज -5, 2, -3 and 0. Students, let's represent the given numbers on a number line. You can see here the number line. 0 is mentioned at the center, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are positive integers on the right side, and -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5 are negative integers at the left side. So highlight the numbers that are given in the question. -5 here, 2 is here, you can see here, and -3 is here, and also 0 is here. Now in order to write it in decreasing order, so it means we have to move from large value to small value. So the large value is 2 and smaller one is 0, and then -3, -5. So 2, 0, -3 and -5 is the sequence in decreasing order. Now part number 2 is 1, -2, -5 and 4. So first we will represent these numbers on a number line. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. 1 is here and -2 is here highlighted, -5 is here and 4 is here. So we have to write the sequence in decreasing order. It means we will move from right to left. For 1, -2 and -5 will be the sequence in decreasing order, as I have mentioned. Next question number 6 is two buses left Hyderabad on the same day. One traveled 170 km towards Lahore, while the other traveled 66 km in opposite direction. Find the distance between the two buses at the end of the day. Students, two buses ने हैदराबाद को सेम डे लेफ्ट किया है और जो एक बस है उसने 170 किलोमीटर टुवर्ड्स लाहौर की तरफ जो है वो ट्रैवल किया है और जो दूसरी बस है उसने 66 किलोमीटर ट्रैवल किया है इन ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन, मीन्स के लाहौर से ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में उसने ट्रैवल किया है. सो वी हैव टू फाइंड द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन टू बसेस. अब जिस बस ने लाहौर की तरफ ट्रैवल किया है और जिसने ऑपोजिट ट्रैवल किया है उन दोनों का हमने क्या फाइंड आउट करना है, डिस्टेंस, टोटल डिस्टेंस फाइंड आउट करना है कि उन दोनों ने कितना डिस्टेंस कवर किया है, मीन्स के उन दोनों बसेस के दरमियान अब डिस्टेंस कितना है. Here is the solution. You can see that one bus traveled towards Lahore is equal to 170 km. Other traveled in opposite direction is equal to 66 km. We have to find the total distance between two buses. So students, the total distance between two buses will be 170 km that one bus traveled and 66 km that another bus traveled. If we find the sum, then the answer is 236 km. It means that is the total distance between two buses. If we represent it on the number line, then you can see that I have selected the intervals or gaps 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 multiples of 10. So now you can see here one bus traveled 170 km towards Lahore and other bus traveled in opposite direction, and that bus traveled 66 km. Here is highlighted 66 km and 170 km. Then in order to find the distance, we will add 66 and 170. Then their sum will be equal to 236, which shows that 236 is the total distance between two buses. Okay students, do homework of question number 1 part number 3, question number 2 part number 3, question number 3 part number 3 and question number 5 part number 3. Also to practice of question number 1 to 6. Now students, move towards the operations with integers in next video.